Enola Holmes 2 is a gender and genre bending of its own accord. But while Sherlock and Elementary transported the private detective to the 21st century, Enola Holmes transports 21st century ideals to 19th century England. Enola Holmes bears all the hallmark of a juicy detective classic, confounding ciphers, villains that lay wait in dark alleyways, a heroic love story, and of course, the Holmes family. But the protagonist of this mystery is not world-renowned detective Sherlock Holmes. It is equally mystery hunter sister, Enola. And like all the meaty mysteries do, Enola Holmes begins with her disappearance. So before I answer all your questions, could you please take a moment and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. The ending is a befitting a classic without the traditional reveal, wherein the detective unpacks the details of a glory murder. Enola and Tewkesbury race to the manor to confront the perpetrator, who they assume to be Tewkesbury's uncle. But then, the real perpetrator reveals herself to be Tewkesbury's grandma. The next day, he attends the vote of the Reform Act and casts the deciding vote, and the act passes. Eudora confesses to her involvement in women's suffrage movement and reveals that Enola beat her to her own goal, passing the Reform Act. Mother and daughter rejoice in the reunion, but not for long. Eudora has to conceal her identity and go underground, leaving Enola to her own devices. Enola understands her mother's compulsion and vows to send her Iris, coded message should the need arise. After her mother departs, Enola affirms her empowerment and cycles away to glory. Tewkesbury's grandmother is a staunch traditionalist and mentions as much to Enola in the brief meeting. She considers her country's greatness to be directly proportional to its reactionist stance. The women's suffrage movement, she believes, will impede her nation's so-called supremacy. Her beliefs, however, are directly at odds with that of her son and grandson. The two are far more liberal-minded and forward-thinking than the matriarch and her younger son, the Viscount's uncle. When the House Lord, of which her son is an integral part, is called upon to vote on the groundbreaking Reform Act, grandmother learns that her son's opinion squeezes liberal and eliminates him from the equation. When it falls to her grandson to cast the deciding vote, she wastes no time to dispatch an assassin after him too, with a view of allowing her conservative younger son to inherit the seat in the house. Enola foils grandma's master plan when she plays knight in shining armor and rescues the young Lord Tewkesbury. Over the course of the movie, Enola proves time and again that she can be just as, if not more, self-reliant and free-spirited as man. Netflix's latest original turns gender stereotypes on the outdated head. Here, Enola is the whip-smart, audacious young detective, always a step ahead of her brothers, Scotland Yard and the scheming antagonist. The traditionally male duo of Sherlock and Watson are replaced by Enola at the helm and the Viscount essaying the Watson to Enola's Sherlock. Director Harry Bradbeer decisively shuns the damsel in distress trope. Enola is our darling damsel, while Tewkesbury plays the distressed. Although hailing from the genre pole apart, Enola's pluckiness is evocative to another pop culture heroine. Notably, the movie features several nods to Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Fleabag, arguably this decade's most lauded feminist television event. Unsurprisingly, Fleabag's Emmy-Laurent director, Bradbeer, has lent his directional powers to Enola Holmes too. At the very end of the soul-searching mission, Enola proclaims in a flash of inspiration, "My life is my own." A quest of her missing mother eventually doubles as a quest of her sense of purpose. Enola finds her raison d'etre in elevating the male gatekeeping of the detective field. She proves that she can outwit the best of the best, her own brother Sherlock. Along the way, she finds male allies in Sherlock and Viscount, both of them whom will undoubtedly becomes a future of Enola's life, albeit without proving overbearing. Sherlock initially doesn't have enough skin in the game to empathize with Enola. Given her newfound sense of purpose, her companionship with Sherlock and Tewkesbury, and her immense empowerment, we are yet to see the last of Enola Holmes.
Do you have any ideas?
Thank you very much for watching this video, and if you had any more questions, drop that into a comment section and I will answer that. Till then, if you like this video, hit the like button, and for more such content like this, subscribe to our channel.